Over on Dancing with the Stars, we're down to the final four. They had 2 dances apiece, which they have to learn every week now until we crown a winner. This is the semifinals, but Chris and Whitney finally went home, and Robert and Kim can just trot on off into the sunset. They are done for. So, you know, that being said, let's talk about who was dancing last night. So Noah and Sharna had great choreography for their Paso Doble. I thought that was the best one by far that he has done. I think getting to the semifinals, his capabilities are going to be so much more limited now because they expect such higher excellence, you know what I mean, in dancing. I know there's been a lot of women and men actually on Facebook, in the Facebook group, that have been talking, you know, good and bad, but I think people are just expressing their opinions. This is a dance competition, so after all, he has to expect some sort of equal treatment, you know, and he's made it a really long way, so I think he's done really good so far. Next up, Riker and Allison. They did this first number so impeccable. I call it the Dusty Dance. They looked like they were showered in, I don't know, Johnson's baby powder. They wriggled in it and run around and were getting ready to dance this big old number. It was really, really good. I enjoyed it. By far, his best number since the Pirates of the Caribbean number. Next up, Nastia and Sasha. They did the quick step. Derek wasn't able to do the quick step, and she did really good. The judges like ate it up, and I was like, okay with it. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't my favorite, but boy, her little feet can move, huh? Next up, Rumor and Val. Oh my God, so I feel so bad because like a couple of weeks ago, like they must be drilling this in or something, you know, to get her sympathy votes or something, because they keep talking about how people call her names and, you know, how she has low self-esteem, which she probably did. She doesn't look like it now, but I feel really bad. I called her potato head a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, and you know, she's not a potato head and she doesn't have huge Miley Cyrus horse teeth, but you know, that was just for entertainment value. So if you're watching this, Rumor Willis, I'm so impressed with your dancing, and I'm sorry I called you a potato head. Now, as far as their first dance goes, I was like, whatever. I mean, it was okay, but he looked like he grabbed her by the boob and like flung her. He looked like he was spitting her by her boobie. And I was like, what kind of dance is this? You know, she had such good scores last week, and I think that like the expectation was so high on her this week that it just kind of flubbed around a little bit. And it was okay. So the best dance of the night for me goes to Riker and Allison for their Dirty, Dirty, Dusty Dance. It was good and dusty and dirty. Yes, all that stuff we love. And tying with Riker and Allison, Nastia and welcome back Derek Huff with the Viennese Waltz. It was really pretty. She looked so elegant. She's like a little angel floating around. It was so beautiful. The worst dance of the night goes to Riker and Allison as well. So they get the best and the worst. I didn't know what that was. It's supposed to be an Argentine tango, wasn't it? Yeah, it was supposed to be an Argentine tango. It looked like something when I was taking speed and in a club, you know, just quicker than the radio light, you know, Madonna, yeah, all that. Nah, wasn't good. Wasn't good. And the other one that I didn't like was Rumor and Val's Argentine Tango. I think I got a thing against Argentine tangos because I didn't like either one of them. Of course, I don't really conceptually know what it's supposed to look like, but it just didn't have that wow factor like Quick Step does, or you know, some of the other dances does. I don't know. I like the contemporary is actually my very, very favorite. So you know, do some contemporary stuff. You know, we have going home tonight. I don't know. Who do you think is going home? I think, and please, women, do not jump on me because he is a hottie bugatti, regardless if he's got one leg, one elbow, a half a toe, or 3 eyelashes. I think Noah and Sharna are going home tonight, and you will see Riker and Allison, Rumor and Val, and Nastia and Derek and Sasha. The polyamorous dancing group. You'll be able to see them. I think those 3 will probably be in the finals, and I think, now just maybe, I don't know, Riker's been having problems with the America's vote. People don't like him that much. I don't know why. Because he's like a good judge's pick, but people really don't like him. So he may go home, but I do know that Rumor and Val will be there. And I do believe that Rumor and Val are going to win this season's Dancing with the Stars. So we'll just have to tune in this evening to see. Good luck to everybody. I can't wait to see. Next up, RuPaul's Drag Race. We are down to the final 5 queens. It is coming down to the clown town. RuPaul comes in with the mini challenge of the puppet challenge. You know, where they dress up their puppets to look like their competition and then they make really, really fun of them. It's been funnier before. It was okay. I thought Ginger's was the funniest because, you know, Violet's one of those bigger than life characters anyway. She reminds me of Rebecca Glasscock. Remember her? But a prettier version, funnier version, and a less annoying version. Sorry. So Ginger Minj wins the puppet challenge because she can read, obviously, better than anybody else. So it was good, and I thought, oh crap, Ginger's done won this little mini challenge, so what happens next? If you win the mini challenge, you're going to be in the bottom. It's just what it is. But, you know, so RuPaul announces the Design Your Runway Eleganza inspired Hello Kitty outfits. Hello Kitty? Ain't she at Target now? Or Kohl's? Or somewhere? Anyway, maybe she needed a boost in her career too. So during the whole thing, Katya was just a damn mess. She was all over the place. I swear to God, I thought she was going to go in the back and get her a little sip of Jack Daniels, maybe smoke some weed, do a little Xanax, have a little lime, do something. I don't know. I hope she doesn't revert back to that, but Lord have mercy, she was all over the place. Oh my God, oh my God. And then the next day she comes to the workroom and she's like, I am so in love with what I did. Did you have somebody say it overnight? I don't know. So, the guest judge this week was Shake the Dice, no, Shake the Rice, Shake the Ice, Eat the Spice, Dirty Rice. It's Santino Rice. He is back, skinnier than ever, balder than ever, tanner than ever, and he looks like he has been dipping into RuPaul's boy makeup. I mean, he looks like a little mini version of RuPaul standing right there. They look side by side, like ebony and ivory. Just saying. You know, Santino, they kicked you off one time, girl. You gonna make them do it again? RuPaul don't like to be copied, girl. Often imitated, never duplicated. So after they go around and annoy all the girls, then they come around to the twist. The twist is now they have to make a character that would be BFF with their Hello Kitty person to accompany their runway look, okay? So I was like, this challenge is freaking weird. And it's another sewing challenge, so we all know who's in trouble. Ginger's in trouble. And they go over, funny enough, they go over to Kennedy and they're talking to her and they're like, she's like, I love a good cat suit. And they said, so you can sew a cat suit? And she goes, no. Bitch, she's got the money. She goes and pays the kids to make her cat suit. She can't be bothered with that stuff. So, the winner of the runway challenge, and deservedly so, is Violet Chachki. She has shown so much improvement. I swear, look, from the first week that she was there, she was so damn annoying, like I couldn't even stand her breath. And now she's grown into this person that's almost kind of likable, and like you're almost rooting for her to win. And she wins the challenge, so she's made it to the top 4 in the bottom 2 this week. Because somebody's got to be in the bottom 2, just like Kennedy said. Somebody's got to do it, girl. The bottom 2 this week were Kennedy Davenport and Katya, a little Russian doll. Let me tell you a little something about Kennedy Davenport. Katya better be glad. Katya better be glad they didn't do Last Dance, because that bitch would have burned it to the damn ground. It would have been overdone finito. Instead, they had to do some Katy Perry number. I mean, it was the slowest, most ratchet number in the entire world. It was horrible. For, you know, for the challenge. Usually they design the Lip Sync for Your Life number to go, you know, with the challenge. They could have picked some other cat number. I don't know, but Roar, it was awful. But I have never seen somebody turn somebody's party like Kennedy turned a party when she was doing Roar. Some slow ass number, and what's she doing? Splits. Splits and head shakes. I was like, yes, life, yes. I was screaming yes the whole time. Yes, yes, yes. Because it was what? Sickening. In the end, Kennedy Davenport, she gets to stay, and Katya has to sashay away. I thought Katya was the dark horse, you know. I thought if anybody, I think she would have kept her shit together, she would probably still be there. But, you know, she had a complete freaking meltdown, man. You can't do that shit. That's fodder for the gods, honey. You're definitely going to be in the bottom if you pull that stunt. So, good luck to our final four: Pearl, Violet Chachki, Ginger Minge, and Kennedy Davenport. So, let's go ahead and make our predictions now. Day one, I have predicted that Kennedy Davenport would win the whole entire thing. Okay? Now, we're down to our final four. I've had some revelations. These are my final two. Kennedy Davenport, drum roll please, because it's changed. Violet Chachki. And now, I don't want to do it, I don't want to say it. I think Violet is actually going to win the whole thing. And Kennedy has just been the boost, honey, the whole freaking season. Just calm as a cucumber, but Violet, man, she has pulled the stunts left and right. New characters, new hair, new makeup. I mean, she's not so much of an actor, but that she won't be doing that shit after Rupauls Drag Race anyway. But, oh my God. Let's go ahead and say it. Violet Chachki is going to win, and Kennedy Davenport is going to be first runner-up. Completely backwards from what I originally thought. So good luck, ladies. We'll see you in the final four. So let's talk about a few things that are going on around the country and around the world in pop culture and pop entertainment and local entertainment as well. I found this newspaper very interesting. This is our our Hickory Daily Record. And on the front cover, you know, I do coupons, so I get 4 papers a week. So front cover, and there was 4 of these front covers. There is Cherie, okay? Cherie is a transgendered individual, and as you can see, it says, "God made me this way." How striking is this in this day and age in our time when we are sitting on the Bible Belt here, especially here in Hickory, North Carolina, is the Bible Belt. I always call it the buckle of the Bible Belt. It is as southern as it gets, as country and redneck as it gets. And for someone to write such an impassionate article about transgender people and kind of showing them in a better light than most do. Personally, the first one I remember is Candace Kane when she was in Dirty Sexy Money. Nobody is more sickening than that bitch. Nobody, and I will state this again so you can hear me, nobody is more sickening than Candace Kane. That thing is the real freaking deal. Okay, so sickening, so sickening. And then I remember Laverne Cox. She's just now come out with, you know, Orange is New Black. You know, she's getting such accolades from the press and stuff like that. And then you have this transgendered young man named Aiden, I think is his name, that's going to be the first transgender male, maybe, it's being voted on right now online, I believe, that's going to be the first transgender male on a popular men's fitness magazine. I mean, the times they are changing. So I'm glad to see so much acceptance and tolerance going on. It has nothing to do with Bruce Jenner, in case you're wondering. It has more to do with that transgendered Wendy Williams. About her big old boobies, talking about, you know, I didn't even get a chance to light her up over that Bruce Jenner thing because it's past now. I'll just keep it contained, I suppose. But that thing need to keep her damn mouth shut. Talking about fame whoring herself and being this and being that, honey. Everybody, including myself, if you're on video and you put it out for everybody to see on television, YouTube, whatever, you are fame whoring yourself and you are putting yourself out there. So he ain't doing nothing that you ain't doing, Wendy Williams. Thank you guys, everybody, for watching the Unfamous show. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.